Hey guys, it's Lindsay. Welcome to my channel where I share all things about homeschool on here. If you guys are returning subscribers, thank you guys so much for all your support. If you guys are new to my channel, I share a lot of homeschooling, book reviews, curriculum, homeschool updates, and all of those things that get me really excited to share about. So today's video, I'm going to just be casual, do a chit chat video with you guys about the Read Out Loud books that our family has read from July of 2019 all the way till May 2020. And I'm gonna also be sharing with you guys the whole year of the independent readers that my second grader has been reading. So if you guys have a second grader, first grader, or third grader, and you're looking for book recommendations, there's some really good books that my daughter has read. And if you guys have any recommendations for my second grader, soon to be third, please let us know down below. And I'm gonna get started with all of our read out louds for our family and share with you guys in like chronological order from like July to May what we've been reading. We started our homeschool year in the middle of July, so we were finishing up By the Shores of Silver Lake, and we love Laura Ingalls Wilder. We've been reading and listening to all of her series, so I think we started off with this, and so we obviously listened to the other books last year when they were younger. And then I wanted to stop that series and go into something just a little different because we stick with the series for a long time, so it's nice to change things up a bit. And we continued on the Voyages of Dr. Dolittle. This book we've actually had read the first volume, just Dr. Dolittle. First one was super good. This one was really good too. They were both equally good. I think the first one my kids and I enjoyed more because it was the first one of the series, but this one was good. We read this at the beginning of our homeschool year, and then we had a Dr. Dolittle party. I don't know if I could find videos or pictures of it, but we had a huge party. Went to the Dollar Tree, and we had a $15 budget of the decorations we can buy and stuff to go with our food, and it was so fun. It was such a good memory. So if you guys ever can just make like one book out of the year a super fun party for your kids, if you're doing a book club with your friends or a co-op, we made a lot of things out of construction paper, made our own banners, and we had pizza, and it was fun. Like, and we invited their grandmother over, so it was such a fun experience. We had such a fun time. The next book we've been reading after we finished the Voyages of Dr. Dolittle was The Long Winter by Laura Ingalls Wilder. This was a pretty long book, like over 300 pages long. We listened to it on audio, and we usually listen to our audios with the series during lunchtime, and that's how it works for our family. Sometimes I will open up the book and read it. It all depends on like if I want to eat lunch with them or if I want to listen to the audio. And then sometime around that time, we started reading Mr. Popper Penguins. I read it out loud to them during lunch because it was a very short book, and I remember this book when I was in first grade. My first grade teacher read it out loud to us. We had circle time. She was on her rocking chair, and we sat around her, and I absolutely loved this book. I have a unit study on penguins, and we incorporated that with this one, so we had fun doing that one. This one we read recently, I think in the month of March, Stuart Little. I read it out loud to my kids. Lots of amazing vocabulary words in here. We did a lot of copy work in here. March was like our spring break, and I think my daughter just like, we used this more for our language arts during March, and spring break was so relaxed. But we did lots of coloring pages, and we made it like a unit study. But the ending, I would have to say, before you read the book, I mean, you could still read the book, but the ending was, I don't know, I just didn't like the ending so much. It was, I don't know, it was just like, really? That's how you ended it? And there's no series, there's no other books to it. So I thought it was very creative, and I thought it was fun, and just adventurous, but then at the end it was just like, oh, that's it. Like, I don't like when you read books when you're like, oh, that's it, but what can you say? I have not read Charlotte's Web. Have you guys read Charlotte's Web? I've watched the movie so many times with my kids, but that's another one I want to read. I just hope it has a better ending than this one. And, you know, I've seen the movie, so hopefully the ending is as good as the movie, but let me know in the comments down below if you guys liked it. So I wanted to share with you guys what my daughter is reading for her independent readers, and the first book I want to share with you guys is The Little House on the Prairie. This book is a book she's reading with her friend, like a little book club that we put together, and it's very casual. Sometimes we meet at our house, which is usually the case. We've tried going to Starbucks or the park. Those work out well, but sometimes it's a little distracting, but it's just fun to like do things in different spots in different areas. But we have loved this, and she has listened to me read it to her in kindergarten because I did Bookshare curriculum, and this was one of the read out louds, and I absolutely fell in love with the series when I started reading it to her in kindergarten. So she picked it up and wanted to read it again, and I thought it'd be a good idea to do a book club, and it's working out really great. They're still reading through it because it's just a very long book for a second grader to read, but we've had such a fun time reading this, and then COVID-19 came and all that stuff. So we were going to do a virtual book club, but it's not the same, so we'll wait to meet up with our friends and finish the rest of this. And this is the next book that she's trying to go in order by what she read throughout the year, but I guess it doesn't really matter that much. But this is The Puppy Place, and this is by Little Apple, and this is the #1 series, Goldie, and they're about like 70 pages long. Very simple reads. That's what it looks like. And it's really short reads. These are about 2 kids that foster dogs, and I got it at a consignment sale called Just Between Friends, and I think I've talked to you guys about it before, but they had almost all of the series, so I just bought up all of them because my kids love puppies, and I thought when my son starts reading, he could read books about puppies. It's very gender neutral. The Puppy Princess Party Time is one that she read, I think, in the summertime last year, so she read the next one. Oh, The Puppy Princess Super Dreams, right there. So I was showing you this. This is for 2nd to 3rd graders, and then this is what the font looks like in here. Let me see how long. This is 122 pages, so The Puppy Place is definitely a lot shorter. But she loves The Puppy Dreams and The Puppy Sweet Dreams. I think we finished, she read half of it, and then we read a couple chapters together at the end. And then this is her beloved series that she picks up and reads throughout the year. It's The Owl Diary, or Owl Diaries by Rebecca Elliott, and I got all of these from Rebecca Elliott. She had Scholastic send me the whole entire series. She's awesome. I have a video out there where I did an unboxing, but my daughter literally reads these like over and over and over and over again. They are so fun. I'll show you. They're just comic books style, and the artwork is so cute. And it's kind of like some of the stuff that she goes through as a kid with her friends. And there's tons and tons of books in the series. I think they have 13 or 14 now. We have most of them. And then now they have Unicorn Diaries, which is the next purchase when she finishes. Well, she's finished these. I need to get a couple more of these, and then I'll have her start like the Unicorn series that she wants to read. And these are for 1st to 2nd graders, but I mean 3rd graders enjoy it as well. They're very, very easy reads. So if your 1st or 2nd grader is having a hard time reading, those are perfect books to get them introduced to chapter books. I love them. I will link them down below in the Amazon link, just if you want to check them out. And then these are the other series that she started reading later on the year, called An American Girl, Kirsten the American Girl, and I think there are 6 or 7 of them, I'm not sure. I think she's like almost halfway done with them, and they're short little reads. This is for ages 7 and up. Last but not least, my daughter and I have been reading a book called The Old Town in Green Groves, and that book is downstairs where my husband and the kids are watching a movie, so I'm not going to interrupt them, but I'll try to link the picture up above, but it's a book that Laura Ingalls Wilder did not write. It's a book that someone wrote based off of the letters, and it's really excellent. I can't even tell that it's not written by Laura Ingalls. That's really how good it is. It's called The Old Town in the Green Grove, something like that. So my daughter and I are reading it since we started our new book club, and we're halfway through, and we absolutely love it. I won't give too much information because you might have not read the series, but it's where Laura gets a little bit older. She's still going to school, but I think in the summertime she was working to help Mary go to school. And you guys might not know about the circumstances in the family, but that is kind of what they're talking about so far at the beginning of the book, halfway through it. And it's a shorter read than some of the other series, but we absolutely love it. So if you're looking for another Little House in the Book series, that's one of them that we have been reading currently. And that is the wrap up of the books that we've been reading for the year. If you guys have any recommendations for my soon-to-be 3rd grader or for my 1st grader who is just now learning to read, let me know. I would love to hear from you guys. You guys always give me really good suggestions. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video, and hopefully soon I will put out my end of year review for their core curriculum, and then soon I will be sharing our curriculum because I got all of it in the mail, so I'll be sharing it with you guys pretty soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys soon.